So, as the day has progressed, more has come out about this situation with Lush. Very disappointing just to see how it all went down, how Lush got embarrassed like that. It's pretty wild. But Lush went on Ruin Your Day, and he pretty much laid it all out for you guys of what happened. It was like an hour long live, but I just chopped up little pieces that I thought were relevant. Or he's kind of getting to the point. There's a little bit of extra in there, but um, yeah, man, sucks to see what happened to Lush. I do like that Lush took accountability for his actions, um, and I think he's gonna grow and move forward. But it's a pretty messed up situation that happened. Check it out.
Say any quotes or
Yeah, you did.
anything,
Well, then how the fuck do people know?
bro. Like, who else did you talk to about that shit?
I
Like,
mean,
I
yeah,
didn't.
I understand you want to ask follow-up questions instead of addressing the fact that
No,
you're a
if
fucking snake, but
bro,
it's pretty crazy that you're just lying more right now.
I like literally like I don't. If I would have said it, like when did I say that?
No, you did. You said a bunch of shit talking about how much people get paid and shit, bro.
No, I didn't do that.
Yeah.
That's complete cap. Like seriously, like we could go in the Discord and talk to those people directly.
I would love that. I
Because
would,
I did
I would
not
love
say
to be
that.
proven wrong because the
Because,
fact that I
yeah.
trusted you this much and that I've
I
just
don't-
had all this shit revealed
I
to
don't
me,
even know what people get paid. To
it
even
would
speak
take
on that.
okay, but I mean, why do I have random people in the Discord telling me, oh, so and so said this, and it's like something that I guarantee somebody said to you or that you've heard around the office, but that you never obviously should have fucking spoke on.
Nah, we could go in like.
So is there
No.
anyone else like pretending to be in there to be you in there or something?
I'm like-
no, you lied to me to my fucking face out there right in my own office.
No, dude, I didn't.
You
Like,
did.
if say that shit.
I honestly think, at least for now, maybe we could come to the bottom of this at some point, but it's probably better that you just leave.
All right, man.
Thank you.
On Friday, I get a text message from Adam, and he essentially said, I've already spoken to AD. I spoke to AD, and he is, let him know that he's no longer going to be a part of the Tuesday show. I want to move forward with you, T-Rail, and Court. I don't know if T-Rail's going to be down or not, but I'm pretty sure he might be. And my response was like, ooh, like, damn, that sucks. I really fuck with AD. And I have a loyalty to AD because AD is the reason why I wound up being on more podcasts than just the my initial God Tier podcast. Diz was in Lebanon. I had filmed 3 episodes of God Tier one day, and then the following week, I filmed 3 more as I'm getting ready to leave. I see AD and Adam sitting down to do the pod. I say, what's up? AD invites me and pushes for me to be a part of that podcast, where I wound up getting a lot of love from the fans. I'm not really sure that Adam really even would have continued to fuck with me on there, but the fans, y'all, were a loud voice, and y'all were vocal about the fact that y'all really enjoyed me on there and wanted to see me more. I'm going to get into, there's some things I have to reveal about the people that were behind this whole thing getting out. So I got some nuggets for y'all. All y'all fucking gossip fiends, I got some shit for y'all if you stay tuned. It's funny that people are on my nuts so hard that even when they supposedly don't fuck with me, they still watch me. Like, I don't understand that if I don't like somebody, I'm not watching their content. Hella weird to me, but I get it. That's what happens when you gargle fucking nutsack. I totally understand. Yeah, all y'all gossip fiends, I got something for y'all. So yeah, I'm loyal to AD. Adam hits me up and was like, yeah, I'm going to remove AD from the pod. And I said, I don't think that's a good idea. I believe that's going to cause a lot of division in the no jumper community. I definitely don't think that T-Rail and Duno and all those other guys are going to keep rocking with it if that's the case. And Adam essentially was like, I was like, but I support you regardless of what your decision. Like, I rock with you, but I don't think this is a good idea. And I wish there was a way that you would reconsider or we could change this. And he basically was like, look, I'm willing to sacrifice people being mad at me and going against me for the long-term goal. And he said multiple times that he kind of wants to pivot and shift the direction away from No Jumper. This isn't a secret. He said this publicly. He's said publicly multiple times he's no longer really interested in hip-hop culture. He does do a lot of interviews with rappers still, which is cool. And I think it's great that a lot of these talented young artists are getting the platform that they deserve. So I want No Jumper to continue to exist in that capacity. However, a lot of people don't fuck with No Jumper for whatever reason. And I understand why he doesn't, that's his prerogative. He wants to pivot the direction. He's more into podcasts than he is hip-hop. He's more into political discourse and conversations, which, I'm quite capable of doing. And I think he knows that. He's aware of my intellectual capacity. He's seen me in that format on multiple occasions, seen me be successful. Cool. However, he knows what my initial goal is. He knows what line I'm trying to push over there and what I'm going to be doing. So at the end of the day, it didn't really align. My agenda didn't really align with his. However, I tried my best to get AD to remain on there. I call AD. Now, when Adam was like, he told me the reasons why he wanted to remove AD. There's no reason for me to think that he wasn't forthright with AD about that. He never said, don't discuss with AD what I told you, or he told me that he'd already talked to AD. So when I initially spoke with AD, I wasn't aware that there were any secrets or anything that hadn't been mentioned or anything that I should stray away from. Had he said, don't discuss this, this is already, and plus, like, the whole reason, the main reason he said he wants to pivot away from AD wasn't even discussed. And it wasn't about the 4 jokes, which he has said openly on the podcast several times. You could literally look on the pod and find all the examples of him talking about that. That's nothing that was a secret. What he wasn't happy about is a bunch of other things. He wasn't happy about the fact that AD is on a bunch of other podcasts, his own content, and didn't seem that interested in doing the No Jumper pod. And when he was there, he wasn't fully present. And Adam had spoke to him and I about that. And he even mentioned, if you watch Community, he mentioned that on Community that we spoke about that. And, I'm sure he wasn't psyched about the fact that people that AD work with are openly talking down on him and making comments about him and going against his agenda and things like that. People like Pun, he wasn't happy about that. He never went on Ace Boys or anything like that. And, it's understandable. That's the primary reason he didn't want to be on, he didn't want AD on the show. Regardless, when I called AD, what I talked to him about was, I was like, look, I was like, yo, I heard what happened. He's like, yeah, it's fucked up. He wasn't really tripping, but he wasn't happy about it. He just wasn't really, he's still, AD got his own thing going on. He's going to be all right regardless. But I said to him, I was like, look, do you have a problem with me continuing to be on the platform? I don't want to do something that isn't in your good graces, since if it wasn't for you, I wouldn't be over there still. And he said, nah, do your thing. Get your money, homie. It's all good. I'm in a Discord, a guy named Guilty's Discord. Now, despite the fact that Guilty openly supports far right-wing ideology, despite the fact that Guilty fancies himself a Nazi and a disciple of Hitler, and me being part Jewish, you know, having some Jewish DNA in me makes me completely at odds with that. I'm not saying anything that people don't already know. I mean, a lot of y'all probably don't know that. I don't know if AD knows that his homeboy is a Nazi, but hey, now he does. But I would always debate with him about that. Feverishly go back and forth with him about that and his ideology and how disgusting it was to me. And that's why he's a supporter of people like Nick Fuentes and Richard Spencer. Guilty is the dude that was brokering all of the interviews with those people on No Jumper. If it wasn't for Guilty, Richard Spencer wouldn't have been over there. Destiny wouldn't have been over there. Nick Fuentes would never have been over there. He openly supports them. He's a, what are they called? Gropers or gripers or what's the word for the people that dick ride fucking Nick Fuentes' virgin cock? Yeah, whatever that is. I don't think that's the real Milk 7-4. But if that's really Milk, inbox me. Inbox me on IG. I don't think that's really Milk, but if that's you, inbox me. I don't think that's really Milk. He can inbox me on IG if that's really him. And he can shoot me his number and I'll call him right now. Yeah, I don't think that's the real Milk. Y'all. Grifters. Yeah, whatever the fuck. If that Milk, I don't got your number. If that's really Milk, me your number right now. Okay, Milk, I got a lot of people. So those people in that Discord are people that that I trust, that on the heels of that situation had my back and helped me navigate a lot of situations. There's like a lot of cliques over Disconnected. They all had like a tightly knit foundation together. Figmunity was all really tightly knit. Suspect is someone that I consider family from before. I still consider him family, but about the fact that that he already knew about this and he had already been discussing it with the people in the Discord, that I should have played dumb and I fucked up in that regard, but I thought we were all friends. I thought it was a place where we could all, they've helped me and I thought that we could all help each other. AD's been in that Discord several times as well. And now mind you, I'm extra fucking stupid for believing in this shit because yeah, I've been in that Discord several fucking times, and 80 had been in there several. Okay, no, this is what I was gonna say. Sorry, I was stupid because Guilty is the same dude who told AD all my angles from the diss track when I played it for him last time, and I still, my dumbass, going back like an abused fucking dog. Going back to his owner again, literally allowed myself to get tricked again into trusting these people. And I did it because what I wanted to do was help find a solution to help maybe figure out a way to get AD to be able to stay on that show and how to approach that situation and how to approach Adam properly about it and how to do it in a methodical, tactful way that doesn't put anyone in jeopardy and doesn't jeopardize anyone's relationships further. Now, there was no malice in that conversation, and I don't recall myself there was so much discussed. I don't believe that I was the first person to say the 4 jokes thing that Adam is so, for some reason, so upset about being revealed. Now, I understand he felt betrayed, and I did not want to betray him, and that was not my intention to betray him. And I definitely, he has every right to not want to fuck with me after that. But I didn't realize that, I thought that AD already knew that. I thought that that was already discussed in there. If I was the first one to bring that up in there, then I'm dead wrong for that. However, I didn't think that that was that big of a deal. I didn't think that that was going to be a determining factor in their friendship. And that's not the only thing that AD is upset about by any means. But I understand Adam being like, damn, like, I told you something in confidence, and you relate it to other people, which I shouldn't have done. But it was not with bad intentions. It was only to try to help the situation. The fact that I'm responsible for any type of negativity between two friends, between Adam and AD, between all these people now no longer wanting to fuck with No Jumper, that's the last thing I fucking wanted to do. However, if that was all it takes for a friendship to deteriorate, the foundation was already weak. These are things that could have been discussed between the two of them so many times, so easily, for several months. And I understand him confiding in me. I should have not spoke on it. I did, and that's the reason why he wanted to fire me.